Executive Matchmaking is introducing online speed dating with a twist. This is Cass Naidu, a relationship coach and matchmaker, and over the last few years, I've introduced over 900 people. So if you've been following me for a bit, you know that I don't just want to put people together. I want to help you create relationships that are healthy, that are deeply meaningful, that are mutually loving and supportive. And nobody actually teaches us how to create these kind of relationships, right? So I'm always looking at the current dating scenario to see what is going on there. And as much as I love technology and I use it frequently, I also listen to many clients that come to me to say how frustrated they are and what horrible experiences they've had. Now, don't get me wrong, I also know some people that have met people online and they are so happy together many years later. But these are people that got off the apps very quickly. So they went on, found their partner, got off the apps, and then they're together for a long time now. But it's easy to get caught up in that online, whether it's social media, whether it's an app, whether it's a site, and get caught up in there, and you're going from person to person, having these conversations that are not leading anywhere. So I looked at that and I said, how can we solve this problem, right? How can I maintain a really high standard but also fast track the process? Because all of my clients are professionals, they're very busy people, and work takes up a lot of their time, and they don't have the time to go and meet 20 people before finding that one right person. Okay, so how do I bring quality people together that want a committed relationship as well? Right? So I like the idea of speed dating. But again, I went and looked at all the reviews. While a few people were very happy with it, the majority of people are not, right? And the reason for that is the kinds of questions people are asking on those speed dates. So if you're having to talk to 10 or 15 people and you've got 5 minutes with each person, what questions are you generally asking? So what do you do? Where are you from? Tell me about yourself. What do you want? And at the end of that time, you don't really know much about that person's values or how that person sees themselves in a relationship in the future, right? So this is where I've decided to definitely tweak things. So step one is I cannot guarantee another human being for you, right? But what I can do is reduce the risk substantially. So what I do is I interview each of the participants personally on a video call on Zoom, so that I get to see each person. So you are who you say you are, and you're not some fake profile. Right? So that's the first step. But also when I'm talking to you, I get a sense of who you are, of what it is that you are going to bring to a relationship, and what it is you're looking for in a partner. And also to see whether you match the criteria. Now, when I say this, I know some people are going to hate me for this, and some people are going to absolutely love me for this. And I'm okay with it either way, right? But this is the criteria I use for executive matchmaking. The first one is you have to be a professional or a business owner. Secondly, you have to be in a acceptable weight range. That means you are taking care of yourself. The third one is you have to be single, divorced, or widowed, not separated, not in the process of divorce, right? Third one is you have to be looking for a committed relationship with one special person. And the last one is that you should be financially stable as well. So you're not coming here looking for someone else to take care of you, right? So like I said, hate me, love me, I'm okay with that. So once that interview is done, if you match all the criteria, once I've got 4 men and 4 women in a similar age category and area, I will set up the speed dating event. That's going to take place online on Zoom. So what will happen here is you will have 20 minutes to speak to each of the 4 possible partners. In that 20 minutes, for the first 15 minutes, I'm going to actually give you specific questions to ask. So this is how I'm tweaking this. This is why I'm making this different and unique, right? I'm going to give you questions that are designed to help you see what someone's values are, how they see a relationship going forward. What are the deal breakers for them? What are the must-haves in a relationship? What are their hopes and dreams? And reveal the personality, right? So in the 15 minutes, though, you're going to be answering those questions. And then you have another 5 minutes. There may be one or two of those questions you want to take further and go deeper with, or you might have one of your own questions that you want to bring in there, and you've got that time to do that. So after you've spoken to 4 people, 20 minutes each, at the end of it, you will then come back to me and tell me who you would like to go on a date with, right? So you could pick 1 person, 2, 3, or all 4. But this process is meant for you to see who you have a possible connection with and who you would definitely not want to meet, right? So it does both things. And that's how we fast track, because we don't want you to just go on multiple dates and then, I would rather you pick 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 people, but go deeper. So once you've chosen that, if you've chosen them and they've chosen you, then I will exchange numbers, and then it's up to you to connect with each other. And within 1 week, you have got to set up a coffee date, right? Within 1 week. Because as much as I said I love technology, we're only using technology to see, is this somebody that I would like to go on a date with, right? No technology is going to replace eye contact, chemistry, mind connection, heart connection, physical touch. No technology can replace that for you, right? And this is how we make decisions as to whether we want to get into a relationship with somebody. I want you to leave the idea of FOMO behind, FOMO, the fear of missing out, is where we're swiping and swiping and swiping, and then we're meeting a whole lot of people, and then we're thinking like, what if there's 1 more person that's going to be better? Or this person's got 9 great qualities, but I don't like this one. So let me go and see if someone else is going to have 10 out of 10. So we've got to stop that kind of thinking. We've got to let go of the fairy tale that you're going to find 1 person and that person's going to be perfect in every way, and you're going to fall in love and you're going to live happily ever after, right? I want you to be real about this process, because relationships take commitment. I don't believe that relationships should be hard work, but I do believe that we have to put time and energy into creating something that is sustainable. So throughout the process afterwards, I will be giving you lots of dating tips, and like right here on this channel, it's about 50 videos, I think, here that'll give you those dating tips and relationship advice that you can follow to help you then get into that relationship and then create something that is sustainable and meaningful for you. So if you're excited about this and you want to take the next step, then drop me an email. I'll leave the email address in the description box. And remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you'll know every time there's a new video. And, let's put in some time and energy into learning how to create healthy, happy, meaningful relationships. Right. I hope to see you soon.